I started using probably around fourth, fifth grade was the first time I used consistently, sixth grade. But I would tell my parents, I'm having a party for my birthday and there's going to be drinking and there's nothing you can do about it, which is pretty scary in my opinion because, they told me no, of course, but I was going to have my way. I knew, I think before I even started drinking and drugging, that it was going to be a problem. It's simply, and I think it was God sent. I hung out with older people because I knew that they were able to get drugs. They had heroin, and they gave it to me, and from there, it just unleashed a beast.
Remember that feeling?
Oh yeah, I remember kind of shutting my eyes, and it was kind of like laying on a nice fall day and having these leaves just kind of fall, and just kind of embracing it and taking it. And it was a very beautiful feeling I had within inside myself, the best feeling I've ever had. In the back of my mind, I had a little voice that told me, Brad, doing this is not good. You shouldn't do it. In the front of my mind, I got such relief from it that I continued to run with it. What got me sober? Yeah, I was always waiting for a huge physical bottom. 6 out of my 8 good friends that I grew up with have passed away from this disease. So I thought that would do it. It didn't. I had the thought that I killed another man. That didn't do it. DUIs didn't do it. Jail didn't do it. Being homeless didn't do it. My sister really didn't want much to do with me. She invited me to her wedding, and I told myself, all right, I'm not going to be high for this. I ended up leaving her wedding during the whole reception. Didn't make it back till about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning because I was on the west side of Chicago getting high. And that broke me. It seems like a bad dream, because that's what I was stuck in. My mind was so fogged and baffled and confused. Today it's completely different. This is really the only disease that I found that I come out of it better than I went into it. The last year or so I've been doing a lot of work with parents to help them to understand the disease of alcoholism, the disease of addiction, and then more importantly allow them to become freed from it. The insanity of the disease really starts to affect the family. And it's horrible. They're very high school sweethearts. They almost got a divorce over my drug addiction.
Parents, your sister, are they the only one?
Oh, very much so. Going to my parents' house right after this. It's an honor to have them back in my life. I know that they probably still have pain from the things that I've done. My father told me, that he was proud of me, and that's good stuff to hear. It really is. The happiness I have today is just that. Peace of mind, joy, freedom, the ability to help people. When I think about it, going back into it, it's usually to help another alcoholic or drug addict to be able to identify so they can see that, yes, I drank the same way you drank and drugged the same way that they drugged, and I don't do that anymore, and here's how, and offer hope.